So let's start with the unboxing of the Yamaha YH-E700 wireless headphones. As you can see, the case is magnetic, pretty cool. And here is the carrying case. In the box we just have the manual underneath. Yeah, it's just the manual. So let's open it for the first time. This feels actually a lot better than the other headphone carrying cases that I've been trying recently. I've tried the Sony 1000XM4, I've been trying the Bose NC700. This one already feels like higher quality, and it's kind of like a hard carry case with the Yamaha logo there, and just really nice feel on the hands. And this is how they're stored. Oh, these are nice. 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 They remind me, I believe, I used to have a pair of Denon D2000s. I think they were called D2000s years ago. That's what they remind me of. Oh, these are nice. These are nice. Oh, I like these. I like these. So this is like a, kind of like a, it's obviously a fake leather, but the padding there is really nice. And just the feel of here, and I don't know, it just feels quite tightly put together. You know, it's just nothing kind of like fake about it, it's just nice. What also comes in the package is this here, where we have all our wires and adapters. I'll show you now. Here's your 3.5mm adapter there if you want to go wired. Here is a charging USB, USB-A to USB-C. And here is a flight adapter, which is really like high quality feeling, like rubberized. We have a dedicated ANC button there. I don't know if you see that. It's like a dedicated button, which is nice because sometimes people don't know what the functions are. The fact it says ANC means you know you're turning it on and off. And I like that. It's nice to have the option to turn ANC off, because it can impact the sound quality when you don't need it. We have a call button there. Again, it's labelled very clearly. You know, these guys at Yamaha, I noticed they always... Yamaha is like... Yamaha, if I could put it anywhere, Yamaha is like the Volkswagen of Japan. When they do something, they do it right, and it's very intuitive. We have a USB-C there to charge it, which is really nice. A clearly labelled, again, turn it the right way around. Clearly labelled power button there. And volume rocker as well, again, plus and minus. 3.5mm headphone jack. And this is how you adjust the headband. It's just the standard style. No mucking about. Right. So for the first time, I'm going to put these on. Quite a bit of flex with these as well. It's just really nice. I like these. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, right and left inside. If you can see that, yeah, right and left. I love that. I love right and left inside the ear cup. Do we have it on the outside as well? Probably not. No, we don't have it on the outside. That would be double whammy if it did that. Right, let's put these on. Now it's time to test comfort. Yeah, they're comfortable. They're comfortable. They're not the lightest headphones I've ever felt on my head. When you go like that, they kind of wiggle a teeny bit, so I wouldn't advise running with them, but you wouldn't run with these anyway, would you? But here's another way you can store the headphones, which I like. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That's how you know you're serious about your music, you know, when you got them around your neck like that. Now I'm going to give the headphones a quick charge and we're going to test the sound quality. There we go. So you can see there, HD audio Qualcomm aptX adaptive audio is on. Okay, HD audio is on. I'm going to be using Tidal. I'm going to put it in the maximum quality I can. So we're hearing these headphones as best as they possibly can be. One thing to notice is that, I don't know if you can see this, but have a look at the angle of the ear cups. Can you see that? Can you see they're kind of like that? And I think the reason for this is because they're trying to create some like extra distance between the headphones and your ears, and that might improve the sound stage that you hear, which is interesting. I don't know if you can see that. It's definitely thinner towards the top. Right, so there's three modes. There's noise cancellation on, there's ambient sound, which means basically you've got the headphones on and you can hear what's going on outside, so it's like through the microphone. And then the other one is off completely. I'm going to do this test off completely and then I'm going to switch it to on. Okay, in this song I'm listening to Jack of Speed by Steely Dan at the moment. I'm hearing that the trebles are nicely rolled off. Maybe a little bit too much, slightly, but it's actually good, still good. The bass at the moment is a bit strong. Like the bass guitar sounds too much to my ears. Next song, I'm going to put some video game music on. Okay, it's called Under Pressure by Vicarious Visions Audio. Okay, again, I'm feeling like the bass is a bit much, but the rest of the music is great. It's just the bass, I can almost feel the bass. It's like vibrating my eardrums, I can just feel it. My next song is Vocab by the Fugees. Oh, that's good. Okay, in this song it starts off with a guitar and then it's in the left, right? And I've been hearing this on a few headphones in the last week or so, and this already sounds like it's further away. So in terms of soundstage, I think it's already a winner. Yeah, bass is too strong. Bass is too strong. Now I'm going to hear some violin. I did this in my previous test. Violin Partita number 2 in D minor, Hilary Hahn. So in the mid-range to upper mid-range of the violin, I can already hear. The headphone just did something really weird there. Just popped, made a pop sort of noise. Anyway, the mid-range to upper mid-range of this headphone is it's good so far. I can hear on the violin. It's got a warmth to it and more detail than the other headphones I've heard in the last week. I heard the Sony 1000XM4 and the Bose NC700. Yeah, there's definitely less of an in-your-head feeling with these headphones. But it's still there, they're headphones, but there's definitely less of an in-your-head feeling, which is good. The soundstage is definitely very good on this. Next song is Hotel California by the Eagles. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, about 40 seconds into the track Hotel California, the drums come in. It sounds like a sort of bongo sort of drum. That comes in, and whoa, the bass was way too much there, like a subwoofer. It's not meant to sound like that. That's crazy. That particular frequency is very, very exaggerated. Okay, next one is Stand Up Tall Dizzy Rascal. Okay, here the exaggerated bass, the headphone kind of gets away with it a little. I guess it does suit this type of music. I would still prefer to turn the bass down. The thing I don't like about EQing is you can never really do it precisely enough. It's only like a very narrow frequency that's exaggerated, and you don't want to turn all the bass down. You want to target that specific frequency. And when you just EQ using an app or something like that, it's never usually accurate enough, or you're not good enough to actually do it. Most people aren't good enough to EQ something accurately. So that's the thing I don't like about EQ in headphones. A lot of people said, oh, you can just EQ it. Yeah, but it should sound good stock. You shouldn't have to EQ it. So yeah. So now I'm going to put the noise cancelling on and see how much the quality changes. Bear in mind we're in a not very loud environment right now. There's just some, laptop and stuff like that going on. So let's listen. Okay. When noise cancelling is applied, it sounds like the bass has actually gone down. Could this be the adaptive noise cancelling technology that it's talking about on the box? The advanced active noise cancelling? I don't know what this is all about, but the bass has definitely gone down to a much better level. Let's try Hotel California again and see. Yeah, it's still definitely over bass, but it's down a little bit. It's not so, like it's not killing my ears so much. Something with the noise cancellation, that is. How can I sum up the sound quality for you? These sound like similar to the Sony 1000 XM4s in terms of the bass weight, but maybe a little bit less than that. But everything else is warmer and richer and more detail. So there's more detail than the XM4s. Yeah, more detail, better sound stage, and yeah, the bass is similar, but there's more to the bass, but it's still too much, way too much. So you will need to EQ these headphones. Yeah, I mean, that's what I can say about the sound quality. In all honesty, I was expecting a bit better. I'm a little bit upset with these headphones right now, to be honest with you. As you know, guys, I'm not here to profit from these videos. I'm not here to try and sell you them with a link below or anything like that. I'm just giving you honest opinions. And Yamaha usually don't go for this sort of approach. But I think because this is more of a consumer headphone, I think lots of people, they like big bass. And if a headphone doesn't have big bass, a lot of people think that the headphone is no good. So I think they've EQ'd this. This doesn't sound like a typical Yamaha, natural sound profile, which I'm a little bit upset with. Yeah, I'm a bit upset with them, to be honest. It was so promising. It was like I saw these headphones and I thought, this is the exact sort of headphone I'm looking for. It's not too over the top. There's a bit of design elements to it. It looks high quality, and then something like that, it just takes it out a little bit. I had a lot of hopes with this headphone. But now, anyway, I think a lot of people will still like these headphones. I do think. I mean, if I would take them over the Sony 1000 XM4. So far, haven't heard them all together yet. Let's now do a mic test. Let's see how good my voice comes through on these headphones. Let's have a look. Okay, some bad news about these headphones, and that is I've just tried to connect these to my Windows laptop. Now I've turned Bluetooth on, it realised, yep, Yamaha E700 is there. Connect it via Bluetooth, and I'm looking at the Bluetooth list now. It hasn't recognised these as headphones. It says here, I think it's recognised it as a Bluetooth peripheral device. Okay, so I'm looking in my headphones list and the Yamaha E700s are not there. I've connected loads of headphones in the last couple weeks, couple months to this computer. Beats Studio 3, Beats Flex, Bose NC700, Momentum Sennheiser M2, Bowers & Wilkins PX7, Sony 1000 XM4. They're all there in the headphone list. Now, what has popped up on the headphone list is this thing called Music Receiver. And I assume that's a standard driver that Microsoft has allocated for this pair of headphones. It realizes that it must be a music receiver, but it doesn't work. I'm trying to get noise to this, to get some sound to it. Nothing works. So yeah, I've been trying for about 5-10 minutes now. So there might be a fix for it in future. That's what I've discovered. So I usually do a mic test through my Windows laptop, but it's not going to work today. Now that is a shame. I was expecting a lot from these pair of headphones, and I'm really not getting that now. So yeah, unfortunately, Yamaha E700, it was a dream, but it did not come true. Sorry about that, guys. If you were really wanting to buy these headphones, sorry to burst your bubble, but there's teething issues. There's also a weird pop as well that I was getting. You might have seen me react earlier, like a really nasty pop as well, like you've been shot or something like that. It was really high pitched and loud. Thought I was going to lose my hearing, and it happened twice. So I think there's some teething problems with this unit, and yeah, driver doesn't seem to work as well. So yeah, as always, make sure you smash like if this helped you, and smash subscribe for more honest tech reviews.
Join my tribe, or I smash you.